Welcome to Hyper Game Dev, y'all. My name is Liz. I really love learning how to develop games and sharing that with y'all and hearing about what your process is like too. Today we continue our weekly 1 game in 1 hour game jam. We do these every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you missed this one, you can always catch the next one. Now this one is a little special, doing things a little differently this time around, because the GMTK game jam is happening at the same time as ours. Theirs lasts 48 hours and began this afternoon. It's a massive annual event that right now has 22,000 people signed up to participate. Yeah, kind of big. So if you don't know, GMTK is a YouTube channel, Game Maker's Toolkit, and their annual jam is the stuff of legend. Now, if you already began your entry, you're welcome to submit progress on that to this or not, especially if you don't plan on doing the GMTK jam. We're just going to inherit their jam topic. That's pretty much all that's different. And that topic is roles reversed. Let's see if I got, there it is, roles reversed. This could be a way for you to get your entry started or push you through to get a little further in your progress. Now look, I've never entered a game jam quite like this one, and to do so, your game has to be exportable to Windows or playable in a browser. Basically, you have to be able to submit to itch.io. That's it. Now, that means I can't use Dreams to make my entry, so yeah, I'm gonna use Unreal today. Yeah. That's the first time I've done it in a 1 hour jam, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, and then I'm gonna finish the game this weekend. This will be very interesting. For those of you who will be using an engine like Dreams, you can still submit to our jam as you usually have by sending it to me. Your topic will be the same. Now, let's go over our rules, and if you want to see the GMTK rules, there is a link in the description to that itch.io page. Our game jam is non-competitive, and it's intended to be a way to get the game dev gears in our brains turning. If you haven't submitted to Itch before, I recommend doing a test submission right now, just so you're not surprised by the process. And if you're using Dreams, just send it to me there. You can always use the Discord as well. You can post a URL or friend request me and send me the file. So yes, on to the rules. Number 1, just try to make your entry a game. And what a game is, that's totally up to you. Kit bash it or make every asset on the spot. Both are awesome. It's all love here, no shame. Although for the GMTK jam, your only limitation really is you can't use AI generated code and stuff like that. Number 2, your game should somehow fit the topic, however you want to interpret it. Normally, chat is invited to suggest a topic, but today we're borrowing one, the roles reversed topic from GMTK. Some examples they gave are Angry Birds, but you build the structures instead of shoot at them, or Pong, but you're the ball, not the paddles. Of course, you can come up with any idea that relates to this topic for GMTK or ours. You're not limited to those suggestions. Rule number 3, you should make the most important parts of your game within a 1 hour time frame. Well, okay, so that usually that makes sense for ours, but since we're using this as a way to help us do the GMTK jam, think of this rule as being more just be here now and do some stuff during the hour. This is still meant to be a brain exercise without any consequences if it isn't perfect. If your entry is late or unfinished, you can always send it to me anyway. Again, it's all love here, but it's also fine with me if you send it later. Late entries will always be checked out at the top of next week's show. Next week, we should also check out your entries to the GMTK jam if you end up participating in it. All right, y'all. That's about it. That's all we got. There's nothing more to say about it. We got to get into this. Remember to have fun, by the way, and be easy with yourself if it doesn't go as planned. And I'll try to be easy on myself, too. So I do have Unreal Engine open. I'm really going to have to be easy on myself. How are we doing on time? We've got... All right, we still got 7 minutes before our hour begins, although, you know, you can pretty much start whenever you want since it's a little different this time. We already got the topic. It's roles reversed. I pinned it up in the chat over there on the itch page. It's been posted, so you should have all the information you need. Okay, so I am using Unreal Engine. I have it loaded up. Goddess help me. Yep, there we go. So I have it loaded up here. And I've just got a blank scene. I just made sure I had a blank project ready to go so I can not have to waste any time doing that. Who we got in the house? Who we hanging out with? Give me a shout if you're here. Let me know you're hanging with us. If you're going to participate, you don't got to let me know now. You can just submit it later. It's a great use of the hour. I think it's a good use of the hour too. I mean, we're overlapping with this jam anyway. Like, I don't want to work on something else when I could be working on that. A big shout out to Jim Bink, aka Malphus Interactive, for just bringing it up in the Discord. And I was like, wait a minute, we should do this as a game jam. Like, we should just make this our thing. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Good to see you. Good to see you, Beth. Yes, Unreal. They accept tabletop games. I'm pretty darn sure if you can submit it to itch, they accept it. Not that you should necessarily submit it, but you could if you wanted to. All right, so here we're gonna go. Here we're gonna try to do this. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Okay. All right. Great. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's a great call. Thanks for that affirmation. I do actually appreciate that because now I'm like, there's the pressure because if it wasn't for that call, I would not be in Unreal today. I've never done one of these 1 hour jams in Unreal Engine. So here's my idea. My idea is basketball, except you're the hoop. I know it's just like pretty much like the examples they gave, but you know, it's my first time entering a jam like this, you know, with like an official one where people will look at it and I have to package it and someone has to download. It's my first time actually doing that. Usually I use Dreams. I'm not gonna lie. So I just figured, you know what, let's not put too much pressure on myself with the idea. So I'm gonna need a basketball hoop. I'm gonna need balls that like fall into a hoop unless you don't get them in there. And some score. We're gonna need a score system. A way to control the basketball hoop. So those are kind of the main things I'm going to focus on. Control the basketball hoop. I guess I should take notes about what I'm planning to do here, right? That would probably be wise. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna say we want hoop / pole controllable. We want it to be controllable, right? That's important. And we're also gonna want a, let's make that a little bigger. We're also gonna want balls that fall, not just controllable. Controllable detects balls, right? And then counting up for every shot. Okay. That's it. That's pretty much it. Now we could do like a time limit too and stuff. Maybe I'll do that in the next day or two, and then you can see how it turned out next week. I'll be praying for myself. Let's save it. UE5. GMTK role reverse. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. We can do this. Hoop pole, balls that fall. Okay. Oh my God. What am I doing? Okay. All right. Let me make sure my frame rate is good. Usually when I do streaming of my Unreal Engine, I need to boost the priority of my broadcast software so we don't drop too many frames. Okay. Here we go. So let's make let's make a hoop. Let's make that like that. That's a more fun thing to do. Let's make a hoop. Okay, so I'm gonna get a. Oh my gosh, I've never done this. Okay, I'm going to get a. Uh, mm, let's let's go to starter content shapes, right? And then we just have a bunch of shapes down here. I'm gonna say, I guess a sphere or a torus. Is the torus filled or is it like got a hole in it? Looks like, oh shoot, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, it's already a hoop. Let's go, starter content. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, that was very easy. Okay, cool. No complaints from me. Let's get it. I guess it doesn't have to be over in this area down here. So we're gonna need like a player, right? Because if we're gonna be able to move around in Unreal Engine, it kind of has to be like it's the player, basically. Can we please get this? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna duplicate this torus down here. And I'm gonna call this hoop. I'm gonna move this. Let's make a folder for ourselves. And this folder is going to be a player. And let's get the hoop. We went to shapes. And I'm going to drag this if I can be so lucky. There we go. Drag it into our player folder. Move here. Okay. Super fine. Everything is good. It's a 48-hour jam. It's like a 48-hour jam, and I'm gonna try to get started in 1 hour here. Never used Unreal Engine for one of these jams. Goddess help me. Yeah, it's all. I mean, 48 hours is an absurdly short amount of time, let alone 1 hour. It's all absurd, but I guess with the perspective of the 1 hour jam, 48 hours ain't that bad. Good to see you, Daddy Kaka. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, let's make this bigger. Unity streams start next week. I kind of wish I was using Unity, honestly, because Unity is just gonna be like easier in terms of, well, slowness. I find that Unity runs a lot better on my computer. Next Wednesday will be the first Unity stream. Okay, so there's a hoop. We need a poll. Okay, so there's the hoop. Where's my poll? Where's the poll? Starter content, shapes. Oh my gosh, how are we doing on time? I'm gonna use the itch timer today. Oh, great. Oh my gosh, the hour just started. Let's go. Okay, great. Wonderful. Still got an hour. I love it. Okay. So, where's my hoop or my pole? I'm just gonna grab, I guess I should get a cylinder. I'm gonna clone it though, just so we don't get rid of the original. I don't know, it just seems like a good way to go. I'm gonna say this is hoop pole is the name of that. Keeping it real creative here. Let's move it into our player folder. And there we go. So I actually want to make a blueprint. So I'm going to make, I'm going to convert this to a blueprint class is what I'm going to do. And we're going to call this hoop blueprint. Sounds excellent. Sounds perfect. And this will let me add our poll in there and we can get some more logic and fun stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so so let's move this. Can we okay. So can we name this? You gonna let me rename this? It's like, no, you can't rename that. And I said, fine. Let's add another mesh in here. Static mesh right there. This is gonna be hoop pole. It doesn't have to be, oh, I see. It has to be a child of the hoop. Oops. Okay. You know what? We don't have time to think about it. We don't have time to think about that kind of stuff. All right, so let's put this here. I mean, I'd like to move this up. This is what's not great about having that be a child. There's a lot of things that aren't great about having that be a child. Okay, new plan. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna suffer. I'm gonna delete this blueprint I just made. We're gonna make a blank blueprint. We're gonna make a blank one. We love ourselves. Blueprint class, actor, and this is going to be b-ball hoop. Okay? All right. It's all right. We gotta pivot. We gotta be willing to pivot, especially today. We must. So we're just gonna make a blank blueprint. That way we don't have weird inheritance stuff. And then in here, I'm gonna add a static mesh. And that mesh is going to be, All right, we got 57 minutes left. 57 minutes left. Usually I put a clock up on the screen. You know, I should still put a clock up on the screen. You know, it's just nice. Yeah, Rogie, I'm doing it. It's because we're doing the GMTK jam today, which is a 48-hour weekend jam. It's super big, it's massive, it's giganormous, and the only way I can really do it is if I do it in an engine where I can export something. So yeah, here we are. All right, let me put a timer up because I like my timer better than Itch's. Whoop, there we go. All right. So yeah, I'm an Unreal. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that is our topic today as well, is roles reversed, the same one that is GMTKs. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Can we move the countdown? Well, I don't like where it is. This is not the most important thing for getting this game done. No, but well, I'm also live streaming, so we gotta do what we can. Okay, let's scooch this over here. There we go. Oh, this looks better over there. All right. So we've got a static mesh in here, and this static mesh, we're gonna set it to be the hoop. There, now I can like move it around much better. And let's add another static mesh. Well, let's name this one. This one is hoop. Let's get another one. Oh, you know, guys, I found a way to make the text bigger. We go to Tools, Debug. Unfortunately, you have to do it every time unless you get a plugin. And then look at that. Look at that! Look at that! Everything's bigger. I love it. All right, let's see what that does for us. Okay, and then we need to add another static mesh, and this one is going to be pole. I do not want it to be a child of the hoop, personally. So now it's not a child of the hoop, and everybody's happy. So this pole, I'm going to want to make it indeed the pole, which we can set right here. There's our hoop pole. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, it's not beautiful. It's quite ugly. It's super ugly. Now, I haven't, like, designed these meshes, so it's gonna get weird here, because we just have to do it here. It's got to be quick. It's a game jam. We're doing our best. All right, about how tall should it be? I don't know, about basketball hoop size. It doesn't even need to be, like, standard basketball hoop size. It's just a little game. So let's just kind of do something like this. Now, I have to say, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to modify the hoop a little bit because I don't really like the way it looks. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Do we still have a hoop in the scene here somewhere? What is that? That's lighting. Okay, let's put this in here. Let's put this in the scene as well. And we still need a camera in there. Dear God. All right, 54 minutes. Oh, we got time. We're okay. Okay, so let's model this so it looks a little hoopier. I'm going to go to modeling mode. I'm sure we'll be fine. And let's go to doopy doopy doo. What is it? Which one is it? Is it warp, pin cut, poly cut? I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's poly cut, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this is what it is. Sweet. Give me a rectangle. Sure, sure. And then what we can do with this is sort of, let's move it up B. I just want to like cut off the top of it, so it's cutting off quite a bit there. Just the top. Just like shave it down a bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, just I didn't want the hole to get so that's a small hole. We might have to cut that hole out a little bit. I think that's gonna make some sense. So that doesn't want to go on the grid when we rotate it. Okay, cool. So it's like a crooked hole, crooked flat thing. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, fine. You know what? We don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. It's a game jam. We gotta hurry up. All right, let's make sure we cut it kind of evenly. Can we make it bigger, maybe? It's just kind of small. It's just a little small. You know what? It's fine. Except, all right, let's add another one, another polycut. I'm going to put this one below. You couldn't just remember the last one. All right, that's fine. No, it's, you know, you're going to do what you're going to do. So let's get it like that. That's hoopish. That has the vibe of a hoop. Yeah, so the topic is roles reversed, and I'm gonna make it be you are a basketball hoop and you have to get shot into by the balls. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. Accept it. And then if I want to cut a hole into it, that'll be interesting. Uh, we don't, we have a round rectangle. What do you mean custom? Like, what's a custom gonna be? I don't even, oh, I can draw the polygon? I don't know, man. That seems like a lot. Can we resize it? I don't know. Oh, maybe that's like one of these options. Polygon scale. Let's bring the scale down. Oh, we probably could have done that earlier. That's okay. Oh, that looks perfect. Yes. 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 Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that hoop. That's hoop-tastic. That's all hoop all the time, baby. It's got a little weird little rim on it, but maybe we could use that. All right, this is good. Accept it. Hurry up. I'm sorry for yelling. Okay, great. Awesome. Looks like a toilet seat. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so now that we got that sorted out, you can see on our thing here, it has adapted. Uh, it's actually a little thinner than I really wanted it to be. It's actually a little, it's actually quite thin. Oh well. Okay, so let's go back over here. I guess we could make it like bigger. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than try to make the pole smaller. Let's try to make the rim bigger. And then I'm gonna rotate it around like that. Scooch it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in good shape, I think, maybe. Okay, let's rotate it just a little bit. Okay, you're gonna rotate it a lot. All right, that's up to you. Okay, that's fine. That's probably fine. Okay, cool. Maybe we could make it a little lower, right? They have like a basketball hoop. I'm not gonna worry about the board that you bounce off of. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It still just kind of looks like a toilet to me. All right, so this is fine, right? This looks good. It's good. All right, let's keep going. So what's next? So next, I'm going to want to have a camera in here so we can actually, see from, I guess we don't need a camera in here. I guess we don't want to see from the perspective of this. I guess we just want a camera somewhere. We don't necessarily need to move around the camera, right? That seems weird. Um, all right, let me just do something really quick. I'm gonna disappear for a second, but I'll be back. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. So great. So we need a camera. I'm gonna make that a separate asset. Let's just add in a blueprint class, actor. I'm gonna call it a camera. I've never actually made a camera separate from the player before, so that'll be fun. Let's add a camera. Blammo. Camera. Done. Camera. What more do you need? Compile. Let's go into our scene. Let's add in our camera blueprint. Where did we save that? I'm just noticing it's not. Oh, it is here. It's in player. We don't really need that in player. I'm going to move this back to content. I don't know. It just feels like it's not organized. So we're going to put it here. Let's drop it in. All right. Oh, thank you for the preview. That's very thoughtful of you. It's very, very thoughtful. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Dude, this zoomed in setup really takes up a lot of space. It's quite actually quite limiting of the scene. Okay, looks like maybe right around here is kind of where we want it. No, no, no. Well, yes, but I actually would rather be looking at it from the side, right? Because the balls are going to be falling. Yeah, we need it to be the camera, sort of like a 2D thing. It's basically 2D is pretty much what we're doing here. 2D with 3D, yeah, like that, 3D elements. I swear, it really just looks like a toilet. We need a good angle on it, though, so that way we can see how to get it in the hoop. So let's point it down a bit, right? Maybe we could okay, so our rotation is not, it's not good here. We are way off center. That just has to be okay. Yeah, you don't have time to care about that, Liz. You can't. You can't. We're at 47 minutes. Okay. Well, actually, we're at like 13 minutes, but you know what I mean. Okay, cool. I feel like we need more space. No, Liz, you have to make it straight. I don't care what you have to do to make it straight. Make it straight. All right. Very much unlike myself, this needs to be straight. All right. Because think about it. Like you're trying to aim, like move forward and backwards. How is it not? I feel like I don't believe this camera preview. Let me hit play. Let me actually test it to see what this looks like. Hey, Herc. Good to see you. Evening from the US to you in the UK. Cool. So it's loading stuff because you know, cool. So it's loading stuff. That's fine. No, I'm sure that doesn't make Unreal a terrible choice for a 1-hour game jam. I'm sure that's fine. It looks like we can move. We're in a float camera. Bruh, do we need to set the camera somehow? Is that something I haven't like done before? Oh God. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ah! Okay, so I tried to cancel out of this test like about 4, 6, 10 seconds ago at this point. And we're still in the test. Okay, here we go. On the high level dev apps. Yeah, well, you know, it's for the GMTK jam, and I have to submit it. What's this? What's this little thing in here? What's that? What is this? What are you doing to me? Okay, so that's the camera thing. We might have to set the camera somewhere. I guess maybe I need like a game mode blueprint. Dude, I am way in over my head. Why is this camera not activated? Why do we not see from this camera? What am I doing wrong? We're just gonna look it up. We gotta look it up real quick. How to set camera UE5. We gotta just look it up real quick. In the editor navigated window, place actors, all classes, then place the camera by dragging a camera actor. Oh, for flip's sake. You can also use the search bar to find a camera actor directly. Place the camera by dragging a camera actor. Really, that's what we have to do. Are you serious? Okay, it's really serious. It's like very serious. Okay, fine. Get rid of the camera we made. Oh, we're in danger, guys. We're in danger. I usually have a camera mixed in with the player. That's how I usually do things. But today is different. So, oops. Okay, so let's get doopy. Am I wrong? Is the camera? I don't think the camera's gonna move. I think I'm bugging when I think the camera's gonna move. Whatever, here we go. Camera actor, just create it. Just create it. Wait, camera anime. Is that not a thing anymore? Is there not really a camera actor? Is this like old news? What are you talking about? There's no camera actor. Where the heck is a camera actor? What? This is just wrong. This is just wrong. Okay. You know what? We're gonna undo deleting our camera if it'll let me. It's like, no, you can't undo. You deleted it. That's what you did. Okay, so let's go back to the player. Let's put the camera in the player. That's what I think we should do. That's what I think we should do. Right? Oh my God. Camera. Let's add a camera in here. Let's put it in there. Like this. I'm gonna have the hoop be nested in with the pole. Okay? And then the camera, and then maybe we can just say that the pole moves. That way we don't have to worry about any of that mess. Now we don't get to see the camera preview here because I guess we don't deserve it here. We only deserved it in the scene, which is cool, I guess, in a way. Okay, spin. 180 degrees. Let's push it back. Zoop. I'm terrified. I'm definitely terrified. All right, what does that look like? I'm absolutely terrified. I'm completely terrified. Cool. Wow, that looks really good. So the camera is still not. Nope. Okay, we got to look at a video. Using cameras in Unreal Engine 5, September 2022. Here we go. We're watching a video. Let's go.
Of the camera in Unreal
Help me
Engine
out.
5.
Faster.
You can install the camera on the stage directly from the viewport. Set the camera view to your liking. Click here, select create camera here, and select
create camera here? That's a thing? That's a thing? I didn't know that. Am I learning things today? Oh my gosh, it's lagging. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Right click, create camera here. Is that really a thing? Create camera here. I don't see a create camera here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Say it again. Where are you really
Camera in
just
Unreal Engine 5.
right clicking?
You can install the camera on the stage directly from the viewport. Set the camera view to your liking. Click here, select.
Oh, no, he said click here. Click here. Click there, guys. Click there. Okay. Create camera here. Yeah. There we go. There's create camera actor. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay. We're doing good now. All right, so we're going to delete the camera from here. We'll keep the pole hoop dependency thing. That was probably a good idea anyway. Okay. Just out of curiosity, are we good or we got to do more? Just tell me the truth. Just tell. Oh, God. What are you doing? You're doing level? Okay. All right. Take your time. Stop that! Stop that! What are you doing? Doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's doing its thing. It's being a program. The program's got to be a program. I can't wait to learn Unity, you guys. I know Unity's gonna be faster in like every way. Okay. I'm sorry. I love you, Unreal. I do. But dang, you're slow. Okay.
Select create camera here and select Syn Camera Actor. In the lower right corner,
Yeah.
you see the view from the camera. Another
Yep.
way is to click Cinematic, Syn Camera
Oh,
Actor.
you don't have to tell me another
And the
way.
easiest way is to click on the camera in the sequencer. Here, the view from the camera will immediately turn on.
Oh,
Click this arrow to exit the camera view. To switch to the camera view in the main window,
I don't
click
care
on
about
Perspective
this.
and select the camera.
This doesn't matter.
In the outliner, you can see the created camera, and in the Details tab, you can see all the camera settings.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the basic camera settings.
Yeah.
The Location tab is responsible for moving the camera around the scene. Rotation tab, camera rotation. And what scale is for there remains a mystery to me. How can the camera be scaled? If you are new, please
I don't think this is going to help
Film
me.
back is the aspect ratio of a frame. You can specify manually or select from a preset.
Because when I get there, it's not set as the camera. Set it as the camera.
Camera.
This is, I don't care about this stuff. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I'm not trying to make a beautiful thing.
Browser right click and select animation.
All right, we got to get out of here. Thank you for teaching me how to create it. That's all you did for me. Create a camera, 5 minutes. I like 5 minutes. This is 2021 though. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. That's a real long time ago. Oh God, I'm terrified, you guys. Spoiled by dreams with zero loading time, at least.
You have inside of Unreal Engine 2 different cameras.
Oh, you already talk fast.
You can go to create camera here. You have a camera actor and a cine camera actor.
No subtitles?
Basically, the camera actor is like a simplified version of the cinema camera actor.
That's okay.
So the cinema camera actor does have a lot more settings in terms of like your field of view and your lenses.
All right, we'll speed them up.
And your depth of field.
I only got like 30 minutes.
Basically, the way that you can see it.
Do you know that?
The camera actor is like a digital camera. It's very easy to use.
I think we can't care about this. You know what?
Like lens widths and well, actually, I can just show you. So over here, we now have create camera actor here. You can also go ahead and go down to perspective and select the camera actor. And now
I usually already have the camera built in.
What do we have here? Field of view. That's it. We have field of view and we have the aspect ratio.
Like, am I bugging? Camera UE5 default change to different camera. How do you switch cameras in Unreal? And yeah, great, beautiful.
So you're gonna do it properly. You just go to edit, project settings. Just wait until it opens. There we go. In engine into input, and then in action methods just add. It's gonna be switch cam, for example, right? So you can just
no, this is not what's gonna help me. How to choose default camera? And maybe say you're acting on the player controller. Oh, we need to make it a player. Oh shoot. We don't want to just regular blueprint, you guys. We need to be a player. Oh my god. Wait, how do I do that? Oh my god. I should have done a template. Should I switch to a template? Should I like switch to a template? Wait. Where's input play? Where's the play? Oh god, guys, I can't do it. Player, it's okay. It's not about finishing it. It's about trying. Player blueprint UE5. Like, I'm not bugging, right? You have to do that, right? I usually use a template, okay? But not necessarily. Player controller script. Yeah, I know that. Oh my gosh. Wait, there's a way to do this, right? Let's make a blueprint class, pawn character, meaning make a player controller. Blam! Okay, we got it. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, so this is our b-ball hoop. We could probably reconvert it. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna convert this blueprint, okay? The one that we made with the hoop in it. I'm gonna convert it to, okay, that wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. We got to make a new one. We got to make a new one. We're going to make a new blueprint class. This is going to be player controller b-ball player is the name. All right, b-ball play. That's the name it's going to be. Open this up. We got to start it over here. We got to start it over here. That's why our camera wasn't working. I think our camera will just work with it if, or maybe not. I don't know. Guys, we're in danger. Guys, we're in danger. We're in big danger. Let's add a static mesh. Guys, I've never done this. Okay, it's fine. This is, you know what I'm using? I'm using this hour to get started. I'm using this hour to get started, and that's what we're doing. So we're gonna say hoop or hoop, right? This is hoop. We're gonna set it over here to the hoop. I'm not even gonna make the pole this time. We're just doing the hoop. We don't have time. We have to just make the hoop. That's all we can make. And what next? What next? Camera. But this, why did I think this was gonna, because if we want input, I mean, this is just something you needed to do, Liz. This is just something you needed to do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I am going to open another project. There's no shame in this. I'm gonna open a project where I had already started making my own, mind you. All right? Making my own. I'm gonna actually duplicate. Can we save something as a new project? Save it all. Save all that stuff. I'm going to open another project that I've been working on where I already made a character from scratch. I forgot how I made a character from scratch. Okay, I forgot. But that's okay. It's totally fine. I'm fine. I am going to take that character that I made from scratch and I'm going to just put a basketball hoop in there. Dude, I'm telling you, it's already like ready to go. This is important. Pivoting is an extremely important part of these game jams. I have learned this and I intend to continue to. Now, can I save project as? Yes, maybe. We'll make it a level. Let's make it a different level. This is gonna be b-ball level. That's gonna be the best we can do, is it's gonna be a new level of our existing game. All right, that's how this is gonna go. Okay, so the reason why I picked this game is because we already have a custom character that moves around back and forth. Now it has to reload some things. I don't care about none of that. In this level, we can delete a bunch of things because this is a new level. I'm sure this won't break my other project. I should probably I'm just gonna zip this before we do it. I'm just gonna zip this real quick before we do that. Just so that way, zipping the project is just a way to like export it, freeze it in time. If we do anything terrible, we'll have that in place. Now it's doing its thing. It's taking a minute. I would love that to hurry up if it doesn't mind. Yeah, just do your thing. Okay, so I'll just wait. You know, it's just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes to sit here, think about what I'm doing, what my thoughts are, what my feelings are. Probably not a problem to use it while it's not going to give me any time on how long this takes. It's just going to do it. It's just going to do it. Oh my God. Okay, 30 minutes, 33 minutes, no problem. You know what? I'm just going to get started. Don't break on me, okay? You just keep zipping. You just keep zipping over there. All right, we're deleting, and actually we can take a lot of this logic that I've already been using, you guys. We can take a lot of this logic that I've already been using. Honestly, forgive me if you feel like this doesn't count. I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. You can use assets in game jams. Nobody cares. It's how you be a game dev, is you use assets. You don't make everything from scratch all the time, okay? All right, so right now, the player character is it's a noodle pretty much is the character. But instead of, and there it is right up there, it's that noodle right there. You can see it moving. We're going to change that. We're going to change that to a basketball hoop. Yes, we have to recreate the basketball hoop. Zip is complete. Okay, excellent. Wonderful. Now, interestingly, I can't see the character in the scene. Oh, right. We can't. That's not how this works. So let me go to the blue. I feel like I'm making... No, just don't mess up the files. That's what we can't do, is we can't mess up the files. That's our like main thing we can't do differently. Okay? So I'm going to take the... where's our player? Where's our player? Our player is character, noodle blueprint. We're gonna duplicate that, the character here. We're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna call it hoop, right? Because that's what it is. It's a hoop. It's our hoop. It's a character. Easy peasy. Everything is fine. We actually kind of want, because we want the detection that's on the other thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I already have numbers that count up, right? So if we play this game that I've already been working on, right, it already does some of these things. Okay. So if we move over here and I do this, you can see it's counting up already when these noodles fall in the bowl. That's what we're gonna use. And here's this other character that we're creating. We're gonna go into the viewport, and we're going to do that same stuff again, except instead of it being a noodle, and instead of being able to spawn noodles, you're just a basketball hoop. So we got to make the basketball hoop again. Let's go. I'm going to get some shapes, starter content. We're doing the same stuff again. Same stuff. I'm going to make a new folder. This folder is going to be b-ball. All right. I'm going to put the hoop in there, move it in there. We're going to go to starter content, shapes. Oh yeah, you could say we're starting over, but you know what? At the end of this, I think we'll see something that kind of looks like the idea, and that is a success. All right, give us a... Oh, you have a pipe? Let's use that. Put that in our b-ball. We want to duplicate it, Liz. Duplicate it. Duplicate this. This is our pole. We're going to duplicate this. This is our hoop. It's deja vu. It's deja vu. We're making a hoop again. Put this into there. Move it. What do you mean it can't be moved? Why? What do you mean it already exists? What do you mean it already exists? How does it already exist in there? I didn't do it yet. What are you talking about? What is it you talking about? How can you say that to me? Oh, we got to name it something other than hoop, because there's already something that's named hoop. It's right. I was wrong. It was right. This is hoop shape. Oh man, what a mess. Hoop shape. Okay, great. Got hoop shape. I'm going to drop that in here. Move it. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a beautiful day. Let's go into our character. Instead of this macaroni thing, everything's tiny again, so that's great. Let's make everything bigger again, because that's better, right? Bigger. And oh my god, 28 minutes. What the monkey. And honestly, I'm just gonna delete. This is a clone, right? So we can delete this, and it's not gonna cause us big problems. So we can just delete. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you're not going to want to do that. Why don't you just change the asset, right? Change this to the hoop, or I guess the pole. Let's make it the pole. Let's make it the pole. And I'm going to rotate it around so it is that. Wrong way to rotate it there. We can get something. We can get something. I guarantee it by the end of this. I know we can do this. I truly, truly know. I'm a prognosticator in this way. Okay, so there's that shape. I like that it's changing our capsule. That's not scary. Let's add a static mesh. All right, we got this. Let's add a static mesh. And this we want to call our hoop. And I'm gonna rename this. This isn't our macaroni. This is our b-ball hoop. Not a macaroni, guys. And we're gonna have this be the hoop shape. Where's that mesh at? It's over here. Sure, why not be over there? It's got its own capsule collision. That doesn't concern me at all. No, why would it? Oh, that's by the camera. I see. Which there's already a camera, so we don't have to. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about the camera today. That's why we did it this way. Okay. Let's scooch this in. Now I'm going to want to modify this hoop shape as we did before, because I think it'll look better. I think it'll look better. We got 25 minutes. We have a whole 25 minutes, guys. Like, that's plenty of time. We do need to set up this detection zone, though. That's going to be probably the hardest part, if I'm being honest. So that's real. That's really, 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 really real. Okay, so if I just drag this hoop in there, well, you don't want to drag it in there. What you want to do is you want to set the player. So we have to go to game mode, I think. Wait, how do you set what the default things are? Is that in the level blueprint? Is that, where is that? Or maybe it's in, where do you set what what we did before was we set, how do we make the player, we have the player, currently the player blueprint, currently, how do we set who the player is? I swear I don't remember. We got to go into the old videos. We got to look back at our own old videos. 25 minutes. We got to learn from ourselves. We have to learn from ourselves. The first time I did this, I did it in a 4-hour game jam. This is 1 hour. That's the same. That's the same. That's just the same. It's not that different. It's just a few hours different. So in here, right there, we're setting up input. But how did we get the character to be controlled is what I'm looking for here. We because the player's start is set in the air, right. And did we have the player moving? Where was all that set up at? Guys, I definitely got in and over my head with this. I know I did. But it's not about doing the best. It's about doing your best. Okay? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it really real. Were we moving around at this point? Where was the point where we got it to actually move? I know we set it up somehow. I know we did. Otherwise, how could it have worked as a game? Maybe that was one of the first things we did, was get the noodle to move around. Oi, oi, oi. I'm just trying to see if I can see the character moving, but I don't see that. I just see me setting things up, but I don't see me testing things. Why not? Why am I not testing things? You know, and I do have to think about, how can I get the most out of this time that I have here, you know? How do I get the most out of my time? If I'm setting this up for the GMTK jam, right? Maybe it's better that I figure this out later. No, we can do this now. We can do this now. I know we can. Okay. So there we had that player. I just don't see myself testing it. Oh, I see. That's a tutorial right there. How do we set it? How do we, guys, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Absolutely about doing your best, and you're absolutely still learning and making progress. Research is still totally valid. Yeah, it is totally valid. It is totally valid. It's absolutely valid. It's super valid. Thank you for saying that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, I have other ideas. 22 minutes. I know we can do this. I know we can do this. We have all the logic in here for it to move around. and be a character. The problem is I don't remember world settings. That's where it is. Woo! We're good. We're good. It's in world settings. I found it. It's right over there. It's right over here. It's right here. I found it. We found it. It's right here. I just needed to let it sink in. Hydration. It's right here. It's right here. See? Default pawn class, character macaroni is what it's set as. We need to set it to our new character. That's what we got to do. What an exciting moment. All right, let me make this bigger so we can see again. Yes, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Okay, so character macaroni. No, it's not character macaroni. We said, what do we name it? What's its name? B-ball. We named it Hoop. That's a terrible name, but that's what we named it. Bam. Now it's Hoop. Okay, so if I hit play, we should see, yes, there's the pole. It's right there, and it's moving. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Okay, so we do have to change the camera. As much as I want it to be zoomed in, I gotta say, it's throwing me off. It's too much zoom. Okay. So we need to change the camera position so this looks, correct. Or the hoop or something. Let's go back into the viewport here. Let's actually just move this down until we hit play and we can see it, See our character would be nice. World settings. That's what I was looking for. World settings. Okay. Bam. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. That's a basketball hoop that moves around. Now, it's imperfect. It's definitely imperfect. Wait, why did the stream... Is the stream... We're still live, right? My live stream is looking a little weird right now. And I don't like that. Are we still good? Are we still good? Are we still connected? Did my internet drop? I would like it to prove to me. Are we... Look, Mike, the clock is ticking, man. The clock is ticking. I don't have time for this to not work right now. Are we back? We're still live. Okay, good. Dude, my computer just had like a little hiccup, you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. This didn't have to get that weird. Didn't have to do that to me. All right, we're still live. We're good. We're good, y'all. Everything's fine. Okay, continuing on. So there are some problems with this, but we're not going to worry too much about it. So we've got a hoop moving around. We need balls that fall, and we need to be able to detect those balls, and that matter. Now we... It is still spawning noodles, because that's what we set up, was noodles to be spawned. How do we get balls to spawn? How do we get balls to spawn? I am not going to design the hoop. Unfortunately, this is the way the hoop has to look because I don't have time to design it. I really, really wanted to design the hoop. I promise I did. You saw me try to design it before, so you know that it's possible. Okay, hit play. Cool. And so if we want balls to fall, we want something... Can you see the problem? It's rotating around like circularly. That's the problem. It's not going straight back and forth. And that is an issue that I am not going to solve today. So let's get balls that shoot out somewhere. Right. So right now we have logic that has balls or has those noodles shoot out. So we're just gonna take that logic and we're just gonna use it. And instead of it being like you press a button for balls to fall, they do just fall. They just fall. We want them to fall from a certain position. I'm gonna copy. Actually, this logic is very simple. It's literally just spawn. It's one node. It's literally one node. That's extremely easy. So let's add another blueprint. I'm gonna make a folder here. Oh my goodness. Please, thank you. Let's do it in the b-ball folder. Let's say this is balls. This is where balls go. I'm gonna make a blueprint, balls, actor, balls. balls. Okay. We do need like a sphere. We'll just do that. We'll just make it a sphere. So I'm going to come to the event graph here. Probably could do a level blueprint. That would probably be fine. I probably didn't need to make a whole blueprint for this. I can't imagine I needed to. So maybe I just won't. Maybe I just won't make a whole blueprint for it. Okay, let's actually just use... No, don't use the level blueprint. Yeah, don't use the... Trust me, don't use it. Okay, so we're going to want this to happen every so often. There's better ways to do this. I know this is terrible. I'm going to use an event tick, and I'm going to have it delay until next tick. Perform a latent action with a delay of 1 tick. Calling again while it is counting will be ignored. Yeah, do that. But wait, don't do that. Don't do that. That zoom is just like going right past me. Let's say delay, not something I've experimented much with. Duration 0.2. Can we do duration every second? Let's see if that works. So if we do spawn actor, what I wanted to spawn is not macaroni. I wanted to just spawn a sphere. Do we have just a sphere? Surely we do in shapes, right? Shape sphere. Yeah, that looks like a shape. Let's duplicate it. I'm going to call it sphere. I'm going to move it to our balls folder. And let's look again for sphere. Cool, cool, cool. So it needs to be a blueprint. That's why it has to be a blueprint. So we come back here. We want this to be, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to convert it to a blueprint. And sphere blueprint. Beautiful. That works for me. That works for me. And so now we can set this, right? Right. Sphere blueprint. Beautiful. Where is it going to spawn from? Yeah, we should just get the world location of a reference. That's going to be actually easiest for sure. So let's actually do that. So we're going to get these world location nodes, put them here, hook this up. Zoop, zoop. 15 minutes, y'all. There's only 15 minutes. My gosh. Okay. So it's only had live stream scares and realizing I don't know what I'm doing and changing the project file and stuff like that. 15 minutes. We're doing great. Cool. So if we want it to be at a certain target, we want to reference a certain spot. Before we had it referencing the character itself, and that was easy. So you're gonna need like a variable, right? If you want to do a get world location. So I'm actually gonna say how do we get the location of some? I feel like there is a way to do that. UE5 get world location coordinates. I know there's a way to do this. The location variable of an actor. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that's easy. So then I should just be right in here. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that's just this stuff right in there. So this is the location that we want. I wanted to spawn the balls to spawn right here. So I'm gonna, we don't want it to be the same X or Y location, right? We just want it to be the other two. Well, kind of we do, but not really. So I'm going to paste these. Is it going to let me paste it? It's not going to let me paste it. Maybe it will. Spawn, transform, rotation. Okay, just do location. Don't worry about rotation and stuff or scale. Let's ignore that. I'm sure we won't regret ignoring that, right? We're coming back to the logic. Wait, is that Y or Z? You got me a little confused. What's X, what's Y, and what's Z? Got me a little confused. What's X and Y? Okay, we're good. So instead of -50, what would it be if it were up here? It would be like, sure, let's say 200 for now. Let's just make it 200. So that should be that location right? Cool. Great. Now, I don't know if this event tick thing is going to work at all. And we need to put this balls blueprint in here. What happens? What happens? Do we have balls? We do have balls. They are coming out, but they're not falling. So we do have to make them fall. But we do have a ball appearing, and I imagine they're appearing on top of each other. In fact, we can see every second a new one is adding. This is good. This is very good. The location is not quite where I imagined it. Is it relative? So if I move it over here, will it spawn somewhere else? I just noticed that I don't see it anymore. So I was just wondering where it went. If it, okay, there they are now. You know what? That looks good. So we need to make it so they actually fall. There's a way to set things to have physics. I do kind of remember how to do that. We got to go in the sphere blueprint. We got to come to the details, and we want to say simulate physics, I think. Simulate physics. I believe that's what we want to set. And then it should be like falling. Yeah. We got balls. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Now they are a little large, so we did have a scale setting here. So let's set the scale. Let's say 0.3. That's what we'll say. 0.3 across the board for the scale. Show me what that's like. Let me see what that's like. Nope, not like that. I don't want to look at it there. Show me the game. Oh, nice. Okay, good. They're small. This is good. This is very good. Can I move into it? Oh, okay. So we're so close to actually landing in there. Now, I don't really love the camera position. It looks terrible, right? It just looks like really bad. So let's see if we can move our camera forward a lot, right? Like, what's that like now? That's better. This is better. This is better. Okay, scooch it up. Scooch it up. The pivot worked. We pivoted and it worked. Okay, good. And we're just knocking balls around. That's fine. Cool. Excellent. So I don't really want them to spawn in at that place. I need to move them over a bit. Oh my gosh, 4,000. What was this? So we used as our reference this. If I scooch this over, it goes up. So we want it to go up more. So instead of 4,000, or just whatever that is, let's make it 4,600. Let's see what that's like. If that's more further over in a bad way. Oh, it's way over there. It's way over there. That's too far. That's too far. Oh my gosh, and it was spawning so many more. That's horrifying. Let's say, I don't know if our event tick thing is working the way I want it to, I have to say. There's got to be a better event we can set than event tick. Okay, cool. I do think they should come in a little higher. What is 2,000? Is that too high? I'm going to move it over, let's say 4,500. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. Something I really need to do is I want to see a number count up every time we get it in the hoop. That's like what I really want to. Okay, so this is better. This is better. Now we kind of need the, in theory, I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to need the balls to be like in different places. Otherwise, you're just going underneath them coming out, and it's not hard. So we need that to change. We actually need that number to change the position. We could set that up right now. Like I could say, I could. We need it to be 3 numbers though. I don't really know how to do that. So, oh yeah. I'll tell you what though, I will work on this on Patreon. So it'll be Patreon streams. I won't even make it like Patreon exclusive. I'll just do it on Patreon. I'll do live streams on Patreon of me working on this. It'll be free. You can join the Patreon community for free. Patreon.com/hypergamedev. You just go to become a member, join the community, and you'll get alerted when I go live. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep working on this weekend, and we'll get it moving to different positions and stuff. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's not do that. But what I do want to do is I want to change the color of the thing. Yeah, I don't like the color of it. I feel like we should change that. You know what, Lise? What? It doesn't matter. Okay, fine. So the detection. So the ball, we need to move it inward a little bit. X, Y, what? So a Z is the up and down. Y, what if I say 2200? What is that like? So that way we can actually get it in the hoop. It looks like it's getting further away. So I think you want to go down. I think we want to say 1700 maybe. We want the balls to be closer, not further, ideally. Okay, that's a little too close. A little too close. A little too close. All right. All right, that's progress. 17, give me a 7. Sure, 1760 is what I typed. Sure, go for it. Okay, that's everything is just in a different place. Fine. 1780, 1780, is that better? Good year, good year. I'm just kidding. I probably wasn't. Okay, okay, it's kind of bumping on it. That's better. That's better. Give me 1790. Show me what that's like. Show me what 1790 is like. Oh, okay, it's landed on top of it. Can we go a little higher as well? I'm gonna say 230. What was that like? Okay, it's coming from upper. Oh, it's almost getting there. It's almost getting there. Okay, fine. 1800. I thought 1800 was bad. Apparently 1800 is good. Again, very probably bad year. Oh, it's so close. Okay. 1820? 1820? Another doozy of a year. Okay. Come on! The hole is probably too small also. So that we might actually have to do some hoop modification if it's going to fit. But it, oh, the collision, guys. The collision. We got to change the collision of the hoop. Ooh, we in danger. Okay, let me move this stuff out of the way for right now. We can put the collision. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Bowl collision. How are we going to get that to be? Because this is a blueprint in and of itself. And well, I guess we could open, there's no way we have 5 minutes. We have to pick something. We have to pick something we can do. So the collision, we just take all this logic. Literally, just take all this logic right here. You're just going to grab it. You're going to grab it. You're going to come to the balls, right? Or the hoop. The hoop. We want it on the hoop. Come to the event graph of our hoop. And you're just going to paste it right there like that. Easy peasy. Nothing is going to change other than we need to define a different collision event. So we're going to come to the viewport. We're going to create a collision here. Collision, sphere collision. Okay, and we're going to put that in the hoop. Right there, approximately, just about, something like that. Seems good enough. And then we're going to get an on-component overlap right here. Same thing as this, except we're hooking this up like that. Now that might or might not work. It might not work. It might work. It might not work, right? So it's gonna like be one of those two, pretty much, is what's gonna be the case. In order to see if it works, we need to have the text be visible where that text appears. Now it's gonna say light noodle. There's no change, or it might say heavy noodle or regular noodle. That unfortunately isn't gonna be able to be changed in time here. That's just the reality. So, you know, we'll have to live with that. Oh, it looks like it's out of the camera view. Cool. So we'll have to move that so it can actually be visible. I don't know how long that's gonna take to do. Okay, scooch it. Is it in view? Is it in the camera yet? It's not. It is. Okay, good. And then we'll just move it so noodle isn't there. It's a noodle game. This is from a noodle game I've been working on. And the numbers are very important. You just have to trust me. But let's not worry about that. Scooch it down so it's in view. Okay, and does it update? It does. Well, it doesn't know what to look for. That's the problem. You haven't set what the collision is looking for. So that's where that's a problem. And why that's not going to work. In 2 minutes! 2 minutes remain, y'all. 2 freaking minutes. So how does it, where's the, how do we say what it looks for again? I guess we have to put that, it shouldn't matter. Oh, right, because we're saying we're casting to what it's looking for. So we have to change what it's casting to in order for that logic to work. So we have to say, instead of casting to macaroni spawn blueprint, we want to cast to sphere blueprint. That sphere blueprint that we made. That's what we want it to cast to. That's all. And then we can hook this up like that. And then we can hook this up like that. We can burn that to the ground. Now, I don't know if it's lined up right. Ooh. Oof. I'm not seeing that number change. I'm not seeing that number change. So I don't know if we're gonna get better than that. I don't think we're gonna get better than that. I think this is as good as we get today. I think this is as good as we get. I got it started. That was the idea, was to get things started here, right? I zoomed in past my face. We wanted to get our GMTK game jam entry begun. The GMTK game, the light noodle just appears there. And it's like all up in there. Oh man, yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. So we can just move this out of the way because this is all we got. This is all we got. We got something. I'm calling it for myself. Wow. Wow. 30 seconds remain, y'all. If you are doing this on itch, you better get that submitted. You better get that submitted because itch will not let you submit it once that time is up. And if you're doing this on Dreams, you can share it with me on Dreams. We can check it out there. You can also send things to the Discord. That works as well. Again, today we were using the GMTK game jam topic of roles reversed. And there it goes. Submissions were due 3 seconds ago. 3 seconds ago. And so for my idea, you are the hoop and you're catching basketballs. It's basketball, but you are the hoop. This is my first time using Unreal Engine in a 1-hour game jam. I did borrow some logic from another game jam game I had made. But yeah, you know, I got it moving around. I appreciate that you say nicely. Yeah, I guess you could say it moves around nicely. You could say it moves around nicely. I borrowed that movement logic from another game that I was working on because I didn't have time to figure it out. But that's okay. We got balls that spawn, and unfortunately, the hoop has collision on it, so it doesn't fall through. It's a bit of a chunky hoop, but you know, it's a good start, and I think we can get something put together in time, probably for the game jam. I'm gonna do Patreon streams. Those are public Patreon streams. You just have to go to HyperGameDev at Patreon, so patreon.com/hypergamedev. If you go to become a member, join the community, you will get notified of those live streams. It is free. I'm just not going to be doing it publicly on YouTube. Whoop. And I'm going to keep working on this for the GMTK Jam, which ends in just under 24 hours. Or 48 hours. All right. Let's see what you all made. That's what I did. I did my bit. I feel good. I feel pretty proud of myself. Honestly, I kind of do. Because you know, there was some pressure. I didn't know enough to pull it out from total scratch. I had to use some of the things I had done before, but you know, I pivoted. I thought we could get the balls to be counted up, the numbers to be counted up, but we didn't. You know, I feel like I actually did pretty well considering I've only been using Unreal Engine for like, what, 3 months maybe? I think it helped me like navigate better. I'm never gonna forget how you set a player character, like world settings. Got it. World settings. That's how you set a character. You know, we got some good stuff going. I'm proud of myself, even though it's not ready yet. Anyway, let's see what y'all made. Over here on itch, I actually need to boot Dreams up. So let me do that. That'll take me just a second here. If we have any submissions on Dreams. If you did submit on Dreams, please actually let me know. Give me a heads up if you did. That would be very helpful. Because if you didn't, okay. I don't know where my microphone went, but it's back. My microphone is back. I don't know why it went off. Submissions. Do we have submissions? We do. Beth and Angel Makes Games. Got a submission. Let's go. Let's do this. By the way, my other game jams, or my other game live, they're not game jams, they're game dev streams. My other game dev streams are on all different times. Every single one of them is on a different time. Yeah, we did some redoing there. We did some reconfig of our game jam live stream schedule, which is horrifying but accurate. My camera, I don't know if I can get my camera while so really let me just see if we have anything on Dreams real quick, then I'll come back. I promise. Let me just see if we have anything on Dreams. It's complicated. You just gotta trust me. I can't have my camera at the same time. Good to see you, Freaker. How you doing? Let's go indeed. All of my other streams are at different times. Yes, indeed. I used to stream at 6 p.m. Eastern for everything, but I have switched it to now be at different times. Unity is at 2 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. On Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern, I do Unreal Engine. On Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, I do HypeHype. On Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, I do Dreams. And I think that's all the days. I think that's every day of the week. Daily live streams about game dev. All right, so we don't know if we have any Dream submissions. Let me just check. Confirm that we do or do not. We do not. We got one submission. Let's go. Let's check it out, y'all. It's by Bet. Whoa, here I am. Whoa. We're getting trippy today, guys. We're getting real trippy today. Specifically, this game is Beth and Angel's game. They're a duo, and they work together. Let's get this back up. There we go. Beth and Angel Makes Games. You may have played lots of games, but today, game plays you. I like this. I like this idea very much. Okay, now of course Beth and Angel Makes Games puts these games out for free for the weekend of the game jam, and then after that they are in this case asking for $1. So get it now. It's a tabletop game. It's a game that you can print out or you can play right here in a PDF format. It's up to you. I always love getting to check these out live on stream, so let's see what it's like. Content warnings, control over another being. What? Digital video game characters, control over another being. Metaphorically, the game itself controlling you. That is... I love these content warnings. About the game. You've played games, sure, but what if a game played you? Took control of your actions, could press buttons to make you walk up to strangers and talk to them, or make you make the silliest sound effects? It's time to find out. The game is you roll dice and do things matching a table of potential actions. But don't worry, you can always say no or skip something. Actions include household tasks, physical activities, making silly sound effects to match your actions, and take a break, among others. All right. All right. I love this design. Very fun. An experience by your game. Oh my goodness. All right, we already checked all this out. Okay. This was made by Beth. Created in less than an hour. All right. So where's my list of actions? Let's download it. I don't have money to give you right now, but you deserve money. Claim the game. Let's get that PDF. Let's open it up. Get your favorite 6-sided dice. We'll use Google. Roll a dice. One at a time, take a die and refer to the list below. Write a thing to do from the matching general category on thing to write on. Repeat until all dice have been used. We need multiple dice. Oh, okay. Household things a human must do. You want me to do chores? That's what kind of game is this? Are you kidding me? I have to go do chores? You know, I will say those dishes do need to get done. So, you know, to be fair, you know, it would be nice to get that done. Creative work, as many dice as you want. Okay, gotcha. Creative work. Work on a game, piece of art, or whatever else. The game is punishing you. You know, games do have punishments. Oh, and then sound effect is one of its own. Oh, and save game is one of them. Cool. Creative work, work on a game, piece of art, or whatever else, but make sure you respect the characters that you're creating, learn your lesson, and treat them right. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. The worst punishment for a human is chores, and also interact with other people. Interact with another human, at least they won't repeat the same responses over and over. Be kind and show your appreciation for them. Oh, I love that. Get physical, walk, jump, run, swim, or do anything physical. Sound effect time for a short period of time. Make sound effects to match your actions. Boing. Save a game, relax, take a break. All right, that's fun. I like that. All right, here we go. We're gonna play a game. Let's roll a dice. Let's roll a dice. Roll a dice for me, Google. Hook me up. What do we got? It's a 3. It wasn't 1. Thank goodness. Number 3 is communicate with others. Interact with another human. At least they won't repeat the same response over and over again. I think my partner might have stepped out. So let me interact with you. How are y'all doing? How y'all feel? Someone out there, give me a thumbs up. You can give a thumbs up on the video or you can just give a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know that you interacted with me because I got to play this game. I just rolled a 3. We have to do the interaction. How you doing? I'm going to press E to interact and I'm going to see what pops up. And it's going to pop up right there like a little message. And I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure at some point someone will say something and that will be an interaction. Otherwise, I lose this game. Do you want me to lose? Like, maybe you want me to lose. And you know what? I understand that. Like, I appreciate that you have the agency to help me lose this game by not saying something in the chat box. Thus meaning that I didn't fulfill the task of this. Angel Drummond with the thumbs up. Angel Drummond with the thumbs up. I did it. I interacted. I win. Press E to interact. Blammo. Pachoom. We had a conversation. Easy. We're going to talk to someone else over here. Congrats on interacting with fellow humans. Go you. I took my time here. Hey, there we go. Take your time. Live your life. There we go. I did it. Let's roll it again. Dice number 2. Here we go. We're going to say we have we'll do 6 dice or something. 3 again. 3 again. Well, I did interact with 2 people, so that already counts. We actually already did that if you think about it. If you think about it, we kind of already did that. 5. Sound effect time. Oh, for a short period of time, make sound effects that match your actions. Okay, all right, okay. All right, this is fine. How do I do this? Yeah. Link. Ooh. Yeah. Ding. Whoop. Yeah. Did it. I did it. Okay, I did it. that was much more embarrassing than I thought it would be. Let's roll it again. What do we got? Number 2. It's not number 1. It's number 2. I'll take it. Number 2 is creative work. Work on a game, a piece of art, or whatever else, but make sure you respect the characters that you're creating. Learn your lesson and treat them right. All right, let's make a piece of art. I don't remember how many said we were gonna roll. I'll roll 2 more. Let's make, I mean, I did already work on a game. But let's just make a flower because we're playing this and we're going to play it right. We're going to play it correct. All right. Okay, let's make it a purple flower. Boop. That's right. I don't draw the center first. I draw this part first. A little like nubbin petal, you know, it's actually an orchid. And so this is how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to have a little nubbin on it. It's just different. There we go. It's a flower. It's kind of a weird looking, maybe I'll do the stem different. Beautiful, creative work. I've done it. All right, we'll do 2 more. Roll that dice. Number 6. Wait, which one was this one? Save game. Relax, well, I was gonna do 2 more, but you heard the game. It told me to save, so I'm gonna hit save. Relax, take a break, and I'll save as often as I roll it, at least. I love it. What a good one, Beth. Very nice work. That was pretty fun. That was actually fun because even though I was horrified of getting the household chores, it's nice. You know what I like this as? I like it as a game. I also like it as just a way to like motivate myself if I'm stagnant. You know, if I'm like, I don't know what to do, I'm bored, I'm stressed. Like, let the game play me. Instead of thinking about like I'm a person in the world doing things. What if I let this thing that you made help me be motivated to go? That's actually it's like a pretty cool tool you've made here. So I might actually use it. I got ADHD. Sometimes I get a little paralyzed. This might actually be a good thing to use. So thank you for that. And thank you everybody for coming through and hanging out. The GTMK Game Jam is happening this weekend. You can't make that untrue. It is a very big game jam, and I'm gonna try to get my basketball game done. I'm gonna see what I can do, and then next week you can see what my progress was on it. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. If I give up on it, don't be mad at me. But if I do not give up on it, again, head over to the Patreon. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let me show you how to do that. So, if you come over to the Patreon page, HyperGameDev, patreon.com/HyperGameDev, and you will see actually right away, join the community. Look at that right there. Join the community. Pachow. And you just continue with Google as one does. Type in your email, and that's all there is to it. And you will get the Friday weekly newsletter where I put up a live stream video that I'm about to do actually right after this. I type up sort of what happened in the last week, and you can get nice important updates about the channel. But more importantly, you can see if I decide I'm going to continue this GMTK jam game this weekend. Will I? Maybe, probably. Find out. I'm now going to do an after show, right? That's what I'm talking about, the newsletter video. Head over to patreon.com/hypergamedev. It's already there. It's ready to go. It's right here. This is it right there. Just click on this and it's gonna be me. It'll bring you back to YouTube. Show me what you're working on. What game are you doing for the GMTK? Are you drawing flowers in paint and you want to show me your flowers? I'd love to check them out. Maybe you are a writer and you've been writing a screenplay. I'd love to read it. We're going to talk about hypergame dev and we're going to check out this stuff and more. Thank you to the patrons who decided that free wasn't enough. They said, you know what? I want to do more than just free. I want to support you, Hypergame Dev, and they do. So thank you for that. Much love. And I'll see you all, well, Monday. Monday is the next live stream, but the next game jam is on Friday. Good luck, everybody. Take care.